Welcome back to my Lemmings Open Air level solving commentary after quite a while. So today we are going to continue with the loud rank. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the Lemmings Open Air level solving commentary video series. So Loud 11 is One Moment in Time. This is by Whitney Houston, who I do recognize by name, but I do not recognize the song of hers. Okay. She tragically passed away back in 2012, I believe. And I remember finding that out right after my study session with a couple of friends. Alright, so we have two entrances here. Yeah, one on the left and one on the right. And a pretty high release rate as well. Alright, so from the right side, I send up the first lemming as a climber. And then I have it immediately mine. Okay. And then after he mines for a while, then I clone him. So that he can mine this entrance out. And then after a while, I clone this clone. So that I have another miner going to the left. Alrighty, and then I platform across with this guy. Yeah, these guys will be able to like fall down safely to the exit. Yeah, and then I build. And then finally bash out the crowd. And then what else do I do? Okay, it appears that I just I just clone him. Just to use the cloner and also to save more lemmings. Okay, and that's it. So, nice low to start off the rank. It's probably like an alternative solution or something like that. Alrighty, Loud 12. You can't always get what you want by the Rolling Stones. Okay, I certainly recognize the band and also the song title. Alright, this one I liked. Very, very minimal skill set. First lemming out will become a climber. And then he proceeds to bridge across this gap. Build across this gap. And then we make sure that he turns around so that he can bash the crowd out. Alrighty, and then I believe I should... Oh, no, he bashes into this hole here where he will stop. So that's very important that we bash in such a way so that he does that. And then we build across this gap, of course. And then finally build across this gap. And then I believe that's it. Wait a minute, what did I do? Oh, I see. Yeah, yes. So, the reason why this bastion is necessary is so that we can have the climber turn back around to the right. Otherwise, he's just going to climb out here and then drop down here, where he was splat. So yes, this bastion is absolutely necessary to prevent that from happening. So, very, very nice level here. I really like this one. It's one of my favorites of the rank. Loud 13, The Number of the Beast. This is by Iron Maiden. I don't exactly know where I've heard that name. But, it would have to be a band, I believe. I don't think it's a single singer by that name. Number of the Beast, I definitely heard of that phrase, but I don't think I recognize the song though. Okay, so this is a low in the Beast 2 of a low tile set. Alrighty. So I remember this one being pretty nice as well. But what I did here, I'm trying to remember because I can't remember right now. So what did I do here? I think I just simply waited for everyone to get released first before I started doing something. Okay, so second to last lemming, I block, and then with the last lemming that falls out of the hatch, I immediately dig to release the blocker. Okay, and then also make him a climber. Yeah, so it's important here so that there's a pixel wall to the right, so that the crowd is contained between these two bridge posts. Yeah, so the digger's able to climb back out after he hits the steel, where he will drop into this area. Then we go ahead and dig. And then we fence up. Yeah, we're going to be using the underside of the bridge here to shimmy across. Like so. And then when we get to the other side, we dig down for a bit, and then we bash. Okay, and then we build. Alright, and then here, yeah, there's animation, the weasel trap. I remember this one taking me by surprise. Yeah, that there was actually a weasel trap here. Okay, so we allow him to turn around, where he's going to go ahead and build to this one-way wall up here. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and fence out the crowd. Okay, and then I believe the climber should turn back around. Yes. Okay, so then over here, because I just wait for the lemmings to all turn back. Yeah, because here we can't lose anyone. Yeah, and then I simply bash. So I guess technically I could have done it earlier then. Okay, and that's it. So a builder and a digger left over. Seems to be somewhat open-ended, although the part with the shimmy stuff, that's definitely there in the solution. That's definitely required. Alrighty, Loud 14 is Fallen Leaves. This is by Billy Talent. I don't know who he is, and so therefore I don't know the song either. This one I remember was a bit difficult. In particular, yeah, this is another level in the Autumn tile set, and also it's not very obvious to know how to start, how to build in order to get up to the exit, especially with the very limited amount of builders we have. It is a very nice one though, from what I remember. Okay, so with a lemming from this crowd, I go ahead and start building. Okay, and then one lemming dies to this one-time falling leaf trap. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's pretty well hidden. Well, actually, it sticks out, but I actually was not aware that was a trap. But again, it's all about familiarizing yourself with the tile set. Okay, and fortunately this is reachable with just 2 builders. Yeah, so once he finishes, then we start bashing across the top here, where he's going to land over here, right on top of the wall with the downward arrows. Alrighty, and then we go ahead and dig down. Yeah, near the edge here, and then we build after a bit, after a while. Okay, and then we go ahead and bash to the right. And then we go ahead and build. Okay, this is bridgeable with one builder. The gap, that is. And then we go ahead and mine. And then we go ahead and build the crowd out. Alright, and then we go ahead and build up. Okay, and then we stack here. And then we cancel him with a walker before the stack gets too high, and then everyone would just turn around instead of stepping up. Alright, and then another stack. And then we interrupt him. So this pretty much here is like a bit pixel precise. I believe I simply interrupt the stacker at the maximum height possible before they can step up and simply turn around. So yes, that part is is not the only difficult part at all. The other parts I say are a bit difficult as well. Alright, Loud 15. Reach for the Stairs. And this is by Sonic Colors. Don't know who he is or if it's a band. And I don't know the song either. Okay, this was a level that I had to resolve as well. Because way back then, yeah, this level had a very bad backroute. Where it was just simply possible for me to pretty much solve the level without even getting the pickups or even using them. Alrighty, so here we're gonna have to use a dolly dimple trick here. So we build to the left, and then we platform across. Okay, so in this way, when we send shimmers out, yeah, they'll be facing the right while everyone else will be looking to the left. Okay, so this is how we contain the crowd. And then we build up. And then I interrupt him with a shimmier. Yeah, as then he will simply turn around. Alrighty, and then here we're gonna go ahead and dig down until we get very near the bottom. And then we pretty much leave a pixel of floor left. And then we start building to get up here. This will use up all our builders. The remaining builders, I should say. Okay, and then after he turns around on the street here and goes back to the left, we bash. And then right here we can shimmy across. Yeah, I believe the basher tunnel is high enough so that a lemming can still shimmy across. Okay, so he's going to go along and then collect these pickup skills. Stoner, the 2 bombers, the stacker, and the fencer. And then, shortly after he collects the fencer pickup, I bomb him. And then at this time I go ahead and send out another shimmier. Okay, and then same thing. He's going to shimmy across with this long builder bridge that we did. And then at this point I send out another shimmier. Okay, and then after he drops for a pixel, I stone him. And then same thing with this lemming. After he turns back to the left. Yeah, when he gets right where the bridge is, we're gonna shimmy across with him. Okay, and then we go ahead and platform across. And then we stack. Okay, and then I interrupt him with a shimmier after the gap is sealed off. And then finally I fence out the crowd and that's it. So I am left with 2 shimmiers and a bomber. So this was the part here where I thought was going to be very fiddly in terms of trying to get the crowd out. But yeah, it actually wasn't as bad as I thought. It was one of the last levels I resolved as well. Pretty much the penultimate one, I believe. Yeah, Loud 9 being the last one I resolved. Yeah, and as you can see with record time, yeah, that's what I meant by the level back then having an extremely bad background. So it was possible to finish the level in far less time. Alright, Loud 16. We didn't start the fire. This is by Billy Joel, who I do recognize. He has a lot of famous songs. So, you know, he did like Piano Man, My Life, It's My Life, and I Love You Just the Way You Are. Uptown Girl. Yeah, plenty of famous songs. And as a matter of fact, I recently watched the Disney movie that has Billy Joel voice one of the characters. Yeah, Oliver and Company. It's one of my favorite Disney films. One of many of my favorite Disney films, that is. Okay, and just like the last level, this was another level that I had to resolve as well. Yeah, I think also it just originally had a very bad background too. Yeah, at least from what I remember from the pre-testing days for this pack. Okay, so here we have 2 entrances, one on each side of this one-way wall. And there are also some pickups. There's 2 here, right where this receiver is. There's a stacker and a stoner pickup, and also 3 minor pickups there. Alrighty, so the first time being out of this right entrance, I have him jump into the teleporter by using a shimmier. Okay, and then he's going to pop out here. And then, yeah, properties carry over when you enter a teleporter. And so therefore, he still continues to use a short vertical jump to reach this wall and start shimming. And then with the second lemming from the right entrance, I stack so as to contain the crowd. Okay, and then once the lemming turns back to the left here, I have him shimmy again, so that he's going to go along the ceiling and collect these minor pickups. Okay, and then right here, I build with this first lemming here, and then here I stone, so to contain the crowd, since I already used the stacker over here. So pretty much the stacker and the stoner here are interchangeable. Yeah, you can easily use the stoner here and the stacker over here instead. Alrighty, and then after the builder finishes, he will fall down and collect the stoner and stacker pickups. And then this lemming, unfortunately, is doomed, I believe. Well, no, it's not exactly. he's not exactly doomed at this point, because I believe I just simply stoned him. No, I did not. Okay. No, so he just falls into the lava. Poor guy. Alright, and then once the shimmer is done, he will land down here where we will proceed to mine. Just we'll get the left cloud out. Okay, and then with the second lemming, I go ahead and mine. And then with the first lemming that goes on ahead, he's going to go ahead and build. And then we're going to use a stack. And then we build to seal off the minor tunnel. Or I should say the minor tunnels. And then finally, the one last bridge to the exit, and that's it. So, several skills left over here. Although I'm pretty sure whatever's intended here, it's like difficult to enforce, I would think. But that's just a guess of mine. Alright, Loud 17 is Stand By Me by Benny King, who I do recognize, and I also know the song of his. It's pretty much his signature song. When the night has come and the land is dark. Alright, so 2 lemmings. There I go again, we're reading the requirement when it's not necessary. And yeah, here I almost forgot to load the replay. I let the let's go sound go off. This one is a very, very nice level. I really like this one. So, very nice one of everything here. And here we had 9 skills. Alright, so here, second lemming that comes out of the entrance, I make him a climber. The other lemming will turn around and he'll be given a swimmer. He's going to go ahead and access this area over here. And then I go ahead and block with the second lemming here. Okay, so he's going to go along the top. Okay, and then we dig right near the edge here. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and platform across after he gets low enough. And then we build. Okay, so this is just barely seeable with both the platformer and the builder. Although with the digger you have to do it at the right spot. Otherwise you're not going to reach the entire gap. And then we're going to go ahead and bash out the one-way wall and free the blocker. Okay, and then he's going to go ahead and proceed to make another round. He is a swimmer, so he will survive. And then finally all that's left to do is to bind through this, these blocks, and that's it. So that leaves us with a shimmer left over. So I'm not exactly sure what that's for. So Strata will most certainly be happy to tell me. It's probably just there, just simply to fill up the one of everything skill set. Although here we are simply missing a skill, yeah, because since we are now a maximum of 10. Anyway, now 18 is Lems. This is by Motley Crew, yeah, who I do recognize. Their name I do recognize, but I do not know the song of theirs. I think it's a band. It might be a singer as well, but I'm not sure. Alrighty. So here, I think it's still pretty backroutable, actually, from what I remember. The low had a lot of skills left over. Anyway, first lemming bashes, second lemming becomes a shimmer. I believe I simply use it as a delay purpose, for delaying purposes. Okay, and then what is that one? It's like the fourth lemming, I guess. So he becomes a climber, and then next one becomes a climber as well. Yeah, platform with the first lemming that gets here. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh, one of these becomes a glider, and then the other one becomes a swimmer. No, never mind. I thought my replay would was acting funny and weird. But like I said, it's just me and not remembering my solution. Okay, and then at this point I max out the release rate. Okay, and then I pretty much build with the next lemming that gets to the gap here. And then same thing with the next one. Okay, this is still survivable, even though it doesn't look like it. And then I build to turn the swimmer around. Yeah, everyone's going to go up here and make a round, I guess. Alright, and then I proceed to bash over here. Okay, so I guess I just let the worker finish the jobs right now. So build across this gap, let him turn around, build up to this platform here. And then build up here. Bash through these bars. And then finally one last builder to the exit. And now all that's left to do is to bash out the crowd. Okay, and I guess I proceed to do it with this lemming over here. Yeah, because this guy simply bounces off before he gets a chance to bash. Yes, and there we go. And that's it. Okay, so this one's definitely not a very severe back route, but I think I remember it being a very bad one in its early stages. Alright, Loud 19, Twist and Shout by the, I think it's Isley Brothers, not Isley, I think. So, Isley Brothers, Twist and Shout, yes, I know the song. And I certainly heard the Isley Brothers by name as well. Well, shake it up, baby, now shake it up, baby, twist and shout. Yeah, I haven't really heard the their version. I've only heard the Beatles version of it. Although, in this case, it's simply like a cover version, I guess. Because I'm pretty sure the Isley Brothers version came first. And I think that's where it originated from. But yes, I do like that song. And essentially, in that one, John Lennon essentially sang with as much force as he could while Cole was compromising him. While he was being compromised by a cold. So he couldn't really sing that thing, so he just had to scream a lot in that one. That's why you hear it a lot and you listen to that version. Alright, anyway. So only 3 skill types here, where we have a climber and a glider and plenty of miners. This one I remember being a very nice one. I really like this one. So first lemming I mine. And then with the lemming that turns around in the miner tunnel, I have in mine to the left. Alright, and then this miner going to the right, he proceeds to glide. Yes, and this is survival, even though it doesn't look like it either. Okay, so he's going to turn around, and then we're going to go ahead and mine just before the shredder trap, and mine the crowd out. Okay, and then at this point, we're going to go ahead and send up a climber. Okay, mine before the master trap. He's going to hit the steel and turn around. And then at this point, we're going to go ahead and mine the crowd out. Okay, and some fiddliness here. Going to mine to the right. And then at the right time, we're going to go ahead and cancel this miner going to the right. Yeah, with the miner going to the left. And that's it. So really, this is like pretty much the only difficult part, I would think. Everything else is like a little easier than that. Alrighty, and then the final level for this video, Loud 20 Bonfire. Felix, John, featuring Alma. I have no idea who does this. So certainly I have not heard this song. Okay, this one was another level I needed to resolve, but unfortunately it still has an extremely bad back route, which we will see right now. Originally I tried other things, but I couldn't get it to work. So, this is what I ended up doing. Okay, so with the first lemming, I stone. And then with the second lemming that goes right behind him, I use a shimmier jump, so that he lands on top of the stoner. This trick I learned from previous contest low. Okay, and then on top of the stoner, he proceeds to platform across. And then he pretty much gets through all 3 fireboxes with the 3 platforms we have. Yeah, he barely makes it, but he does. Alrighty, and then here, I use a shimmier jump from one of the lemmings in the crowd at the right distance, and then I bomb, creating this very nice ramp that lemmings can get up. Yeah, and that's it. Extremely, extremely bad back route, where I don't even use these pickups. Yeah, as well as having a lot of skills left over. So this should most definitely not be intended. So it definitely needs more fixing there. Alrighty, so that was 10 more levels of the Loud rank. So next time we will finish up the remainder of the Loud rank. I hope you enjoyed this video of the Lemmings Open Air level solving commentary video series, and I'll see you all for the next one.